In 1918, in the cold northern island of Hokkaido, Japan, a teenage boy named Aikichi Suzuki walked through a small traditional marketplace. Snow fell quietly. Lanterns swayed in the freezing wind. And that's when he saw it. A doll. Not just any doll, but one that seemed to be staring back at him. It was small, about 40 centimeters tall, dressed in a beautiful red kimono, with pale skin, black glassy eyes, and perfectly cut short black hair with straight bangs. It looked almost human. Aikichi didn't think much of it at first. He just thought, my little sister will love this. So he bought the doll and took it home to his 3-year-old sister, Okiku. The moment Okiku saw the doll, her face lit up. She hugged it tightly and said, "It's mine, she's mine." From that day on, the doll was never out of her hands. She gave it a name, not something fancy, not something creative. She simply called it Okiku. It became her twin, her best friend, her shadow. She talked to it, fed it imaginary food, slept beside it, even whispered secrets into its ear at night. Her family thought it was cute, just a child playing with her favorite toy. But slowly, something began to feel off. At night, Okiku would sit in her room, facing the doll, talking, laughing, responding, as if someone was talking back. Her mother once stood outside the door, listening carefully. She heard 2 voices. One was Okiku. The other was softer, faint, almost like a whisper carried by the wind. When she opened the door, silence. Only Okiku sitting there, holding the doll, staring. Then winter came, harsh, unforgiving. Okiku suddenly fell ill, a terrible cold. Her body weakened day by day. Doctors came. Medicine was given. Prayers were whispered, but nothing worked. One night, as snow covered the rooftops, Okiku clutched the doll tightly and whispered, "Don't leave me." By morning, she was gone. The house fell silent. No laughter, no footsteps, only grief. Her family was devastated. They couldn't let go of her, so they did something unusual. They placed the doll on their family altar. They believed Okiku's spirit had somehow attached itself to the doll. Every day, they offered it food, prayed to it, treated it like their daughter was still there. And at first, nothing strange happened. But then, it began. One day, Okiku's mother noticed something strange. The doll's hair had grown. At first, she thought it was her imagination. But days passed, and it kept growing. From short bob-cut hair to shoulder length. The family was terrified. This wasn't possible. It was a doll. They even trimmed it, cut it back to its original size. But weeks later, it grew again, longer, darker, thicker, like real human hair. Then came the nights, footsteps in empty rooms, soft giggles echoing through the hallway, doors opening by themselves. And the worst part, whispers. The family members began hearing a small voice at night. "I'm here. Don't forget me." Sometimes they saw the doll in different positions. Even though no one touched it, its eyes seemed to follow them, watching, waiting. One night, Aikichi had a dream. He saw his sister standing in the dark, but something was wrong. Her face was pale. Her eyes were hollow. Her mouth slowly opened, and inside was darkness. Then she said, "I'm cold. Let me in." He woke up screaming. The next morning, the doll's hair had grown even longer, almost to its waist. The family couldn't handle it anymore. In fear, they decided to give the doll to a temple, a Buddhist temple called Monenji Temple. They told the monks everything. The illness, the death, the hair, the whispers. At first, even the monks were skeptical, but they agreed to take the doll. They placed it inside the temple, performed rituals, prayers, cleansing ceremonies, and for a while, everything seemed calm until the monks noticed it too. The doll's hair was still growing, even inside the temple, even after prayers, even after rituals. One monk decided to investigate. He carefully examined the hair. What he discovered was horrifying. The hair was real, human hair, growing from the doll's scalp, like it was alive. Years passed. The doll remained in the temple. Visitors came. Tourists, researchers, curious minds. Everyone wanted to see the haunted doll. Some claimed they saw it blink. Others said its mouth had slightly opened over time, as if it was trying to speak. Even today, the doll still exists inside Menenji Temple. Its hair is regularly trimmed by monks because it keeps growing. They say Okiku's spirit never left, still trapped, still waiting, still watching. Imagine standing in front of it, a small doll in a red kimono with long black hair and eyes that don't look like glass anymore, but something else, something alive. Then suddenly you hear it, a whisper right behind you. Why did you come? You turn around. No one is there. But when you look back at the doll, its head is slightly tilted, and its lips are no longer closed. Some say it's just a story, but in Japan, they don't treat it like one.